Hey YouTube, Tom Trosty here. Finally got my phone sideways because doing it in portrait's really silly. But anyways, welcome to my live rambling, where I'm gonna lively ramble on live about a few topics that are on my mind at the time being. And this is something I want to try, something new for the channel since I'm taking forever to actually post proper content. Anyways, if you're just tuning in, hello, and let's get into it. So I guess the first thing I'll cover or talk about randomly is here's a quick food thing. I don't know, something simple, something easy, and something you can enjoy. Um, so interesting enough, Wendy's and Burger King are doing this whole $1 situation, which I find it funny. So if you go to Wendy's, you can get any size fry for $1. And if you go to Burger King, you get a 10-piece nugget for $1. So, yeah, I'm not talking about it though that long. But basically, the loophole is you can go to those two places and then you get like about a lot of food in like under $5 basically. But that's just something simple. Otherwise, let's talk about some other things that are really bugging me. First thing first, I got a few days ago on Twitter. Someone decided to randomly tweet me a. Someone decided to randomly tweet me a vlog that they wanted me to check out. I'm like, okay, I'll check out this vlog. Why not? I don't care. This happened around midnight, which was weird. I don't know why, but it did. So I was like, all right, let's go check it out. So I started watching it in like a half asleep situation, and yeah, I was just it. I don't know. It bugged the shit out of me because you watch this and the vlog itself doesn't feel like a vlog. It just feels like something that it's not even cohesive. That's what bugs the shit out of me. Like they're going throughout their day, this guy, and then he would go to different places to get food, which most people do if they're vlogging. But the thing is like there's no conversation, there's no discussion, there's nothing that is relevant. Um, all you get out of it was he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to this place," and then just jump cuts to like a. Uh, I want to say it's almost like a drone kind of footage, but it's not. So basically, you're just getting all this nice aerial view kind of shots, and that's great and all. But then it jumps to him like arriving at this destination, going to his room, and then from going to his room to then going to get food. Like there really wasn't any concrete thing that he was doing. So I don't know. For a vlog, typically whenever I look at a vlog, I figure if you're gonna post a vlog, you're gonna talk about what's going on, what you're doing in life, and what's on your mind, basically, or what's what happened or what is going to happen, basically. So, and there's nothing wrong with travel vlogs, but the thing is there wasn't any relevant, concrete content to talk about. Like he wasn't like stopping there, actually going over what he's actually doing. You're going from a place to place, you're getting food, you're checking in, and there's nothing else about it. So I was like, okay, that is nothing to really go on about. Especially as a viewer, like if I'm gonna watch this and I want to be engaged with what I'm watching, you show, then what's the point of me watching this kind of vlog? Like a good example would be like Boogie2988. He actually makes a decent vlog. Whether it's his rambling series, funny enough, or his other topics, his other videos. And if it's not that kind of vlog, then there's other people that do it more properly. Like Markiplier does his videos. You got PewDiePie who'll do his videos, but it's more of like a. It's not even a vlog. Like he'll just do memes and stuff like that. It's just regular videos at that point. But I don't know. The guy that showed me this video. Well, if I swim while vlogging, I mean, if you could swim and vlog, I guess that's something. Uh but meme reviews, yeah. If in all honesty, you just basically get a waterproof GoPro and just fucking go at it. I guess that's something you could do. I don't know. Yeah, let me just start a swimming vlog series. It's probably on YouTube. More than not, it's probably on YouTube. So, um, but yeah, I don't know. These kind of vlogs were. I mean, it was just one guy. It wasn't like I'm attacking everyone who does blogs. So it's just something that it bugged the shit out of me when I first watched it. And most people who do this, they're just looking for sub for subs kind of situation, that kind of bullshit. So it's just like, well, then what's the fucking point? Like, I'm not gonna sub to you because you're showing me a video that has no concrete point to it. So I don't know. Another thing that's been bugging me, I know I'm going for those two topics real quick. I figured the game development would be a little bit more something I could talk about and more concrete. So I'm thinking about this now. A few weeks ago, actually probably about a month ago now. Remember when Xbox One decided to go down and take a shit for like 2 hours? And I did a stream because I was like, well, I want to play my fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 game, and I can't play it because it can't fucking check its online server. And then just not that long ago, I guess there's a an annual review on the on GameStop. So GameStop, I guess, is also suffered after their Black Friday sales and their physical sales. And with anything, GameStop, year after year, starts to damn it, the comments. So year after year, GameStop's physical sales and all that start to go down, and because of that, it makes me wonder as a modern gamer or just a gamer in general, like if your console, if all right, if your physical sales are starting to go down, right, and everyone's moving to digital, here's the issue. So eventually, we're not gonna have physical games anymore, which is gonna suck. And then you're gonna be tied to this whole digital content, which is great, but at the same time, uh, you can't access the games unless the servers are online. So here's the dilemma. Basically, 5 years ago, when you had Microsoft and you had Xbox One and all that, they were revealed, and then basically they were trying to put in there. Well, I'm just saying, there's talks for a physical console without discs, like for Xbox One. No, not even 5 to 10 years. More like less than 5 10 years. But my point is so if GameStop eventually is going to go down, it's going to vanish. It's just going to go away, and that's the end of it. And then you also have the digital sales, like I said, with Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo. The problem I had with 5 years ago, and everyone else who was a gamer who was on board with Xbox, because Xbox 360 was, I guess the if you were obviously a gamer that wanted to play and wasn't playing casually wailing shit around with your Wii remote, the 360 was totally on top as a traditional gaming console. But my point is, at some point, they were going to try to introduce the DRMs. So if you had to be able to go online, you had to physically check in online every 24 hours for your games. Well, funny enough, I think what happened in these last 5 years is I think Microsoft subtly put in the DRM that they initially planned for 5 years ago, but in a subtle way. So that night, I got so mad I couldn't play Red Dead Redemption 2 online, or not even online. I just couldn't play Red Dead Redemption 2 because A, it's a single player game at the time, and B, why the hell would I need to check online for a digital license that I bought online just to access a game that I want to play? Why can't I not play my games offline? Do you think Nintendo will make an all digital console handle? I mean, that's a possibility to begin with. I would imagine Nintendo doing it at some point, just because the fact that, uh, I mean, how often do you see people wanting physical games from Nintendo? I know with like Microsoft or Sony, it's more obvious to go digital with the because no one wants to buy disc games really that much. But anyways, so my point is as a gamer, what the hell do you do? You're going in a different direction where physical games are not going to be a thing anymore. But at the same time, you want to invest in digital market, but at the same time, your digital market is going to become limited because you as yourself cannot access these games because of the licenses you own. Like, what's the point of owning a license and not be able to access things that you download physically onto your hard drive? But anyways, with Nintendo, I don't know for sure. Well, 3DS eventually is going to die out, or they'll come up with some other side companion platformer that can match with the Switch. Um, I mean, easily. I mean, I could be wrong. Nintendo could milk the 3DS out for 5, 10 more years, but at this point, I don't know for sure. But besides Nintendo, like I said, I'm thinking out loud. This is why I'm doing this live series. I'm thinking out loud because of the point. What do you do as a gamer when you know you're going to be shit out of luck with a physical copy of a game? Because at some point in the next 5, 10 years, GameStop will die. And then you're tied to Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo with digital games that will but possibly, if not already have, a DRM, and then they require you to check online. So then, what the hell do you do then as a gamer? Do you invest in more games and be a modern person and want to play modern games, or do you just go fucking retro and just say the hell of it? I mean, to be honest, I have a 360 that's still sitting down there. I have not gone online with. I'm not saying the current firmware that's on there right now is going to take away my licenses and not be allowed me to play online or play offline single player games. But my point is, if Microsoft's already done this with Xbox One, I imagine Sony's already done it. Nintendo maybe, I don't know. Um, it just made me think. It just made me think and want to say stuff out loud because it's just, what do you do? Because as a consumer, yes, you could fight back and complain and bitch and moan to these companies. But the thing is every time something happens, like if there is an online outage, like a DDoS attack. All right, but even if you do get a proper internet connection and the internet connection is stable enough for you to always maintain online, not everyone has got a awesome internet place to or awesome internet to get to access because I mean not to jump to net neutrality, our internet infrastructure sucks ass compared to the rest of the world. Our internet infrastructure sucks little ass. So that's what I'm saying. Like these bigger companies that make these games are moving on to the digital market, whether we like it or not. But at the same time, Microsoft was thinking ahead at least with the whole them doing the whole DRMs, which a lot of people were kind of mad about, but it made sense to do that because of the fact of doing these DRMs and these digital marketplace allow game sharing. So that was one of the big features that a lot of people wanted to really get involved with, but in doing so, you had to sacrifice that kind of feature until years later, where Microsoft then probably put it in subtly. So, um, but yeah, it's just something I was thinking out loud, thought to myself for a little while. And it was just, I don't know. Like I said, I kept my 360 offline just because, I don't exactly trust Microsoft, but at the same time, I do like their consoles, their controllers. They're comfy, easy to use, and you can customize if you wanted to too. With Sony, I don't really see that. I don't see customization as much as I want to with Sony versus Microsoft. Switch, yeah, you could definitely get a real customized with the Switch. At least you could get skins, you could get different colored Joy Cons. Hell, you could replace the Joy-Con shells with different colors that third parties can make. I mean, you probably can with Sony too, but at least with Microsoft, there's something official. So I don't know, just stuff I'm thinking out loud. Other than that, who's excited for Smash? Smash for Switch. It's coming out in 5 days. Uh, so that's something I'm looking forward to. And yes, the 360. The 360 was a really cool console at its time. We'll go get some water and energy. Dude, I did your kind of shift today. I know how long of a shift. Actually, I did your shift, but an hour and a half longer. So, ha. But, Yeah, no, the 360 for its time was definitely an awesome console, and even back then, this is something. Oh yeah, I'm glad you actually said something about that. Even back then, um, with the 360, I can remember buying games, buying movies, buying anything digital, owning the license, physically downloading to my hard drive, and still be able to access it offline with no issues. And then I guess over time, Microsoft must have put something in. I don't know when it happened, but they did change how that infrastructure worked, where even if you own the license, you have to check it online. A good example. So I own something called Megas XLR. It's a animated animated cartoon that came on Cartoon Network in 2004. I did get season one and season two, and because of how long ago I got those two seasons, I was able to digitally download it to my hard drive. So I don't need internet access. I don't need to be online to watch both seasons. I physically own that media, even though it's digital. But like, for example, any movies I've purchased on Xbox One or even the 360, I can't physically download that to my hard drive. I have to go into their movies and TVs app and watch it within their app. It's not something I can just go ahead, download to my hard drive, and then watch whatever I want. So there was a time difference with the 360. So I'm glad you brought that up, Justin, because it was just like, wait a minute. The 360 was awesome because at a period of time when even though there was piracy, there wasn't an issue for you to actually physically download something to your hard drive, rewatch it later offline. Because even then, the internet connection back then was worse than it is now. So it's gotten a lot better since then, internet wise. But like I said, not everyone's going to have a stable internet connection where they can constantly check in online 24/7. Things go down, and even if it's not your own internet, if their servers go down, you are screwed. So why the hell can we not play or watch or do whatever the hell we want with these licenses offline? Why do we have to rely on their goddamn servers? I need to get a drink here myself. But it's just like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But yeah. So yeah, I was rambling about that for a little bit. Got me on a tangent there for Xbox One 360. Um, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm definitely excited for Switch. Smash for Switch. Um, that's definitely gonna be a fun game. I'm definitely gonna be doing that online and streaming it. All right, don't SpongeBob me. All right, that is enough. The guy who created SpongeBob passed away recently. Like that. That's heart wrenching. I was 9 when SpongeBob came out. That's how old I am. Weirdly enough, I can remember the first episode when it first aired. Um, the thing I did not know about the guy who made SpongeBob was he was a marine biologist. I had no clue he was a marine biologist. I just thought he was just some animator who came up with the idea of a sponge underwater kind of thing. Because he did work on Rocco's Modern Life, where I mean it's a totally different show, but at the same time, I did not know he did that. Yes, yes, anchovies. Yes. Who's hungry? I get it. I really do get it. Also, um, I don't know if you're still here. I saw you comment, Dan. Dan, are you going to do what I'm doing right now? Leave a comment if you're still here, Dan, and you're watching me do this live, Dan. Are you going to do something like I'm doing right now? I guarantee you're going to do something like this right now. I was like 2 when the first episode aired. Yeah. So I remember when SpongeBob first came out. It was great. The first few seasons were great. The first movie was great. Apparently, season 4 now is when it went downhill. But I don't know. I still appreciated, I guess, SpongeBob for a little while. Like even after the supposed season downfall, I don't think the season 4 and 5. I don't know when I stopped. That's the thing I don't remember. I don't know when I stopped watching it. Um, because then I could honestly remember maybe the seasons that did bring me down, but I honestly don't remember. Um, let's see. Yeah, I mean the second SpongeBob movie was alright too. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't terrible. It was different. It was a lot different than the first movie. I don't know if I really was super keen on the 3D digital uh, art style they went with, where the first movie was mostly traditionally drawn, which I liked more. I didn't like I didn't like the whole Carson Crab's unfair. I'm not gonna read it. You gotta stop SpongeBob quoting me to death. God damn it! I don't need SpongeBob quotes up the ass. So, um, what else should I talk about? What else was on my mind? Oh yeah, JonTron came back. I was like, I got home. I'm like, all right, let me go have some dinner. I'm just gonna enjoy myself. Go on YouTube. What do I see? Flex Seal 2, The Flexiting by JonTron. I'm like, God damn it. He's back, but he's doing a different. Oh, he's doing a sequel. Oh my God. Yes, he's back. By the way, JonTron is back, and he's going to be uploading again sooner than 11 months. So, what did you just realize? Because I just got home. I was eating dinner, and that just popped up, and I was just like, oh, that's interesting, neat. JonTron came back. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're screwed. You're so screwed with Flex Glue and Flex Seal Tape Clear. You're going to be clearly dealing with memes. Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, I understand it's a badass kind of game. Um, Here's the thing about Kingdom Hearts in general with me. I never played Kingdom Hearts. There's a reason why I never played Kingdom Hearts. I never got into it. I did appreciate what it did, but unfortunately, I'm like, if I'm not, I'm generally like everyone else in the mass who doesn't play Kingdom Hearts. I just look at it like, oh, well, shit, it's Final Fantasy meets Disney. That's all it was. That's how I looked at it initially. Okay, if you're gonna hate me on that, then fine, I get it. But that's how I looked at it. It's just that's how it was with Kingdom Hearts. It's not a bad game. Yeah, I could play those games, but why? Why would I get into Kingdom Hearts now? I don't know. I might get into it. I just don't know. Oh, it's, exactly. It's not for everyone. I mean, if there was a game I want to get right now besides Red Dead Redemption 2 and Smash, um, the other game I could think of would be Hitman. Like, I love the Hitman series. I love Hitman 2. Um, I love Hitman Blood Money. Season 1 for Hitman was okay. And I guess Hitman 2? It's not. It's not Hitman 2 from years ago. It's another Hitman 2. Um, or Season 2, I guess you want to call it. But if I was able to play that Hitman game, then that'd be sweet. That'd be another game I want to get. Um, yeah, I think the last one I played too was Blood Money as well. Um, if anything, I would like to get into another Hitman series game. Probably play season one. Well, I think season one comes with Hitman 2 if you get it. So if you get the sequel game, you get season one that was there to begin with, which is actually a sweet deal. So that's something to be looking forward to. Um, the problem is as much as I want to get more games, as you become an adult, it just sucks to buy more games. I'm also the kind of person that loves gaming, but not. I don't own a whole lot of games to begin with, which is sad. Like I would love to get a lot more games, but I just don't own it because A, money, and B, being adult. So that sucks. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy getting like my Duke controller. This giant ass thing. But that's besides the point. What else to talk about? I guess I could talk about the state of my YouTube for a bit because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore in my life with YouTube, which is sad. I hate to bring it on a down note at the moment. Um, I have my next video ready. Well, kind of ready. I just gotta get more footage. The 7 days die video has been kind of, yeah, one song made too, definitely. So my 7 days die video is taking a lot longer than I should have taken it. I definitely gotta get this final footage and push it out. When I do want to switch over to doing a different topic. I'm thinking YouTube or like I was discussing here. Uh, Discussing about the whole game dilemma thing. I may actually make that into a more proper video than just doing a live stream and me rambling about it. I definitely want to get back into doing gaming videos of some sort. Beyond that, I do more casual streaming, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. I'm still throwing that up in the air. I don't know. Something I'm looking forward to doing, but at the same time, I need more time and also stop procrastinating as an adult and actually do shit. Or yeah, do Gunstar Heroes. Gunstar Heroes when? I mean, technically I have a Gunstar Heroes Let's Play already there, but at the same time I would need to work on Gunstar Heroes video. I kind of put that on the back burner for right now because the thing is I like to do videos when I'm more passionate about being angry about certain things, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Like if I'm really genuinely pissed off at something, I definitely want to make a video about it and then just ramble on. Well, not ramble on, but make it a point. Make it an actual critical point about why this thing sucks and just, you know, work on it. But anyways, that's enough about my YouTube, just me rambling about it. I'm gonna move on because that's just a little sad to talk about. So, anything else that's been on my mind about gaming, media, such like that? I mean, honestly, I know the 41st president passed away, so that's something that happened. Um, I mean, I wasn't even alive when. Well, I was kind of for like 2 years, but anyways, that's not the point. Yeah, he was alive, and then he passed away. So, um, what else has been bugging me? Okay, so another thing I noticed on YouTube, I guess there's a whole subscriber thing going on with. Okay, yeah. See you in the next stream, Justin. I'll try to do more live ramblings more. Um, so if Justin vanishing, hey guys, let's just turn into a BET Deviant stream. If you think about it, Billy, Dan, you're watching me do this right now, so hi. Yeah, we got real for a moment. um. Anyway, so let me get back on point with YouTube. So this is, I guess, this might be the last thing I'll talk about rambling wise. I don't know how long to really do these streams. I think I'm gonna aim for a half hour right now, or at least half hour streaming, and go from there. Maybe make it a little longer if someone's really pissing me off and I really want to talk about it. But so this last thing we're gonna talk about on YouTube is that so I guess there's a subscriber war going on with PewDiePie versus I forget the fuck the other channel is called. There was another channel that has just as high subscribers as PewDiePie. Yes, T Series. That's what it was. It's gotten to the point where even Markiplier made a live stream to tell people to subscribe to PewDiePie to beat T Series' channel. Yeah, no, that's a thing. That literally it was a thing. He did a 15-minute stream on telling people to subscribe to PewDiePie to beat T Series in the subscriber war. Why? Why do we need to challenge people and subscribing to who and to what? Like, what even? What is the relevant point for PewDiePie to be constantly on top on YouTube? Yes, I guess T Series is a channel that's not really a YouTuber. It's a conglomerate kind of YouTuber thing. I don't know. I don't. I don't get it. I don't care. I mean, with the state of YouTube the way it is, you would think. See, here's the thing: if you're going to dedicate time and energy, if you're going to dedicate time and energy to promote another YouTuber, to pass a YouTuber who isn't really a YouTuber, he's just a conglomerate. So you're promoting a YouTuber to pass in subscriber count to a conglomerate on this platform that desperately needs to be reworked. Because subscribers is one thing that, we need to have for any channel. But the fact that, I don't know. I honestly think you could have done more power. You could have done something more useful for that time. Like, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be the next one to promote. I mean, technically, Markiplier and PewDiePie have been they've been friends for a while for YouTube or whatever, so that makes sense. But I don't know. I just find it silly how one of them's going to promote the other one just to be a conglomerate kind of channel that is. It's not even T Series is. I know it's not a YouTuber per se. It's they just do these videos. Um, yeah, I know he did too. I've been watching him too. I haven't watched his streams lately. The last stream I watched was him streaming on Thanksgiving. Um, although his videos are becoming more interesting, and he's going to switch to weekly for next year, so that's interesting. Um, oh yeah, so yeah, okay, it was that stream, all right. So another thing that I thought was kind of funny, at least JonTron had the nerve to, well, not the nerve, but like he pointed out his subreddit that switched to Scott the Waz. I'm just like, what the fuck? John knows. He knows his subreddit is cancer. I'm like, okay, it's cancer, sure. He did notice. It was funny. Oh my god. All right, I might call it here for the stream. I don't know what else to stream right now, or at least what to talk about. Unless you guys want me to talk about something else. Yeah, hey y'all, John here, Tron here. Oh my god. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what else. So, otherwise, this is gonna get awkward. Let you guys comment on something else if you want me to talk about something else. I don't know. Scott the Trot, Jesus. But I think we're calling here. I'm gonna call here for the stream. Thanks guys for watching. I hope it was interesting enough. I don't know. I'll try to do this again one in a week. Aim for a half hour. Might not be the same time because Sundays is a little hard to pull it off. Basically, anytime I have a day off or if I know I'm working early enough to come home, basically I'll do these kind of streams because I don't want to do it super late. It's only 8:40, which is it's still decent time. So, leave your feedback below in the comments, or if you go to Art of Anime's Discord, I'm on there right now. So, thanks for watching, guys. Tom tries to sign out. I'll get to more videos soon, and I'll get to more content soon. So, bye. Yes, I want to stop. Why the hell would you give me a notification not to stop?